Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier last week we talked about Mega Raikou, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Entei. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation of what this series is about. Now, every week we'll be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of the video, we'll be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Entei. Now, Entei, out of the three dogs, is by far my favorite. I just love the way it looks, and I just cannot wait until we can possibly, hopefully, get a Mega Entei. Nonetheless, Entei did get its own movie, and the best thing about that movie was, well, a couple things, was that Entei can talk, and it was fighting Charizard, okay? That was probably like the two best things out of the whole movie, but nonetheless, Entei got its own movie. So, possibly in the near future, hopefully we do get like a Mega Entei, Mega Raikou, and Mega Suicune, because I can tell you this straight up. No matter like what kind of stat distribution Entei gets, no matter what its design looks like, I'm going to be fanboying just very hard. Now, the picture that I'm using for a Mega Entei, I'm hoping that if we do get a Mega Entei later down the line, it'll look something like that, because it just looks powerful and bulky and just intimidating. I would just love to see a Mega Entei like this. So as you can tell from what I did to its stats, I did increase everything, because obviously everything did need to get increased somewhat. It just, yeah, basically it just need to get increased. So anyways, let's just get right into it. So for its physical attack, I increased it from base 115 to base 140. Now, like I said in my Mega Raikou video, is that the one thing that the dogs have in common is that they do have at least one stat that's at base 115, and in this case Entei only has one, sadly, but it's in its physical attack. So what I wanted to do for all the dogs is that whatever stat has the base 115 stat, I wanted to increase it to base 140, and like I said, since the base 115 stats in Entei's physical attack, then its physical attack is going to get increased to base 140, and nonetheless it's just going to be like hitting like hard like a truck. Entei is just like pure power, and with base 140 attack, like I said, hitting like a truck, just pure power, and nothing's going to be able to stop it, okay? Now, for its special attack, I did want to increase it just a smidge, so I did increase it from base 90 to base 100. Now, I actually had to remake like this, like the stats and stuff, because when I was actually recording, I was like, why did I do that? So I actually had like base 110 in its special defense rather than in its special defense, which I'll get to in a sec. But I decided to just flip them and put them back like how I had it before, just at base 100 for its special attack, because at base 100 you can run like a mixed Entei. I mean, it's not like it's going to be doing as much, but like if you are going to be able, or if you are going to be using like a Mega Entei in like VGC or something like that, if it is legal, and sometimes even in singles, if you want to like throw off your opponent, you can run like a fully special Entei or a mixed Entei with running like Fire Blast, Overheat, Flamethrower, some stab, fire type move, or nonetheless Earth Power if it does get access to it. So that would be really cool in my opinion. So at least at base 100, this thing can be a mixed attacker at some point if you do decide to go with that route. Now, for its defenses, I did increase its physical defense from base 83 to base 110. Now, the one thing that's kind of like shutting Entei down for being just a powerhouse Pokemon without the Mega Evolution is its defense and somewhat of its speed. But for now, we're talking about its physical defense. Now, for its physical defense, it's at base 83, and I wanted to increase it to at least base 110. That way, I know this thing will be able to live like an earthquake of some sort. Hopefully, I mean, it's not guaranteed, but I can actually see this happening with base 110 physical defense, because you can actually run like a physical defensive Mega Entei or a special defensive Mega Entei, because as you can tell from what I did to its special defense as well, is that I increased it from base 75 to base 110, because then that way you do have the option of either being a physical like defensive Pokemon or a special defensive Pokemon, or you can just go fully offensive, just run max speed, max physical attack with a Jolly Nature, and you're pretty much set to go. But like I said, if you do want to go that route and be like a special wall or a physical wall, you can, because of the base 110 stats I actually put in both of its defenses. So pretty much, if you want to run a wall Entei, you can. Now for its speed, I didn't want to increase it that much, and I really wanted to increase its other stats as well, a little bit higher. So I only put 5 points into its speed from base 100 to base 105, because like I said, it really didn't need to be that much of an increase, because if I'm giving like its defenses just like making it sky high to the well, not sky high, but I'm just giving them like a dramatic increase, the speed, it really isn't relevant, because it'll make up for it'll make up for the speed loss from the bulk I gave it. So it also getting a smidge increase in speed while also being a bulky Pokemon, if that makes sense. So with the stats I give it, I believe that it is balanced, and it can possibly be like the better Arcanine or the better Suicune, or I won't say Suicune because Suicune is bulkier than Entei, but you kind of get the gist on what I'm going at. Now for a regular Entei, it's based as at 580, and with the Mega Evolution, it's going to be at 680. Now the one thing that the three dogs have in common, as well as the base 115 stat, is that they all three of them have the same base stat at 580 and 680 and so on and so forth. So that's also pretty cool as well. Now for its ability, I actually decided to give it the adaptability. Now I was thinking about giving this thing the intimidate ability, but I also wanted to give it the adaptability as well, because like I said, I actually had to remake this because I actually had base 110 special attack rather than its special defense. So I had to switch that, and then when I was actually looking at it, I was like, yeah, I really want to change its ability, because I actually gave it a new ability called Flash Boost, which is pretty much like Flash Fire or like adaptability, but it only works on fire type moves, since Entei is the fire type legendary trio of the dogs. And I decided, you know what, let's just go with adaptability, because as you can tell from what I've done to its typing, I actually added on the ground type characteristics. Now as you can see next to the ground type characteristic, I also put maybe. Now the reason why I put maybe is the same reason why I said in my Mega Raikou video. Maybe in the near future, if we do get like a Mega Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, that additional typing that I've given it will have like an event to the point where like Game Freak will give the event dogs moves that it can't learn normally for its dual typing for its Mega Evolution. So like for instance, the only ground type moves Entei can learn are pretty much off the top of my head, if I do recall, is Bulldoze, Dig, and Hidden Power Ground. Hidden Power Ground. Now maybe if we do get the Mega Evolution for the dogs and we do get an event for them, maybe Game Freak will give Entei Earthquake or something like that. If Entei does get access to Earthquake, then that would have like been a huge game changer, because it also does get access to Extreme Speed, but that's for a different event. So that's the only reason why I put maybe, just because it doesn't have that many like good ground type moves to run, other than probably like Bulldoze and Dig. But most of the time you are most likely going to be running Bulldoze, so I put maybe for the ground type, and adaptability, because adaptability is just going to be fucking your opponent up, I can guarantee you that. I mean shit, what is it called? Adaptability Dragalge, adaptability Crawdon. I mean, you already know the power of adaptability. It's just pure power. So with that, there is Mega Entei. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Go and check out some of my old Y Mega Evolve videos. My most popular one is my Mega Raichu video with over 10k views, and I believe it's around the corner from 11k views. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for checking that video out. It actually means a lot to me. It's my highest rating video in any channel I've ever had. And also I do upload moveset videos and team reviews. My latest team review video that I uploaded was my VGC 2015 for Mega Kangaskhan. So if you're trying to get into VGC 2015, or if you don't know what kind of team to run, go and check out my VGC teams. I also upload single teams as well. My latest singles team was my Mega Slowbro team. So if you are interested in making a Mega Slowbro team and don't know what Pokemon to have on that team, go and check out that video. Now I do have to let you guys know that Greninja is on that team, and I made that video long before Greninja was actually going to be suspect to be put into Ubers. So if you need something to replace it, then put like a Latios, because that's what I've done. And I also upload moveset videos. Now with my movesets, I try to keep them as custom as possible. So if you guys are tired of using the same old thing for every single Pokemon, go and check out my movesets, because like I said, I try to make them as custom as possible. Now on Friday, I don't have to tell you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about because it's pretty much self-explanatory. I told you guys in my Mega Raikou video, my Mega Greninja video, I believe it was my Mega Greninja video, that we were going to be talking about the 3 legendary dogs, and the only one we haven't talked about was Mega Suicune. So Suicune is going to be coming up on Friday, so stay tuned for that. And I also do have to let you guys know that starting next week I start school, so there might not be any videos for a while, including my Y Mega Evolve series. So once I get like situated with like class and stuff like that, then I'll start uploading again. So Friday may be like the last video until I get situated with school. So with that, like I said, thank you guys for watching. This is White Boy for the win. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.